name is Wiz, and we are in day 2 of our full week of live trading and training known as Full Throttle. And folks, let me get a hell yeah. Well, at least if you remember, you were in my weekly options live trade brief yesterday at 1 o'clock where we put on a weekly options bull put spread on Amazon. Let's take a look at how this trade is doing in a day. So put it on there. Amazon's up another full % today. Let's take a look at the trade. So yesterday at 1 o'clock, I sent out a bull put spread that expires Friday. This is a 1-week trade, but guess what? We're going to get out of it right now. I'm getting ready to send out a text alert to my weekly options members to close this trade. Why? One day, folks, we put on a $14.97.5. $14.95 bull put spread for a 75-cent credit. Remember, whenever you sell something, we're going to teach you all this stuff here at Top Gun Options. When you sell something, you bring in a credit. You get paid, right? So take a look at the metrics here. We were risking $5,300, approximately $5,300 to make $2,300. Let's look at how that trade is priced right now. It was 25 cents. It's at 24 cents, folks. What's that? A $1,600 gain in one day. Let me say it again. $1,500 to $1,600 gain since yesterday. Okay, and it's not even 24 hours since we did our live trade brief. So Amazon on the move again. Another good shot, good kill here at Top Gun Options. Could you sit here and wait until Friday to potentially squeeze max profit out of this trade, make $2,300? Yeah. Why would you want to? I'm going to teach you in Full Throttle that if you're seeing a 70, 80, 90% gain in a trade, pigs get slaughtered, folks. I'm going to tell you that if you sit here and say, you know what, Wiz, I know it's up $1,500 since yesterday, but I'd really love to make $2,300. And Thursday afternoon, breaking news, Jeff Bezos is the Antichrist or something crazy, and the stock, implodes a couple $100. And you turn a 70, 80% winning trade into a losing trade. Do not do that, right? The top of our slides at Top Gun Options say discipline, risk management, superior execution. So if you don't mind making $1,500 potentially in a day, 70% gain, whatever it is, then you close the trade. I'm gonna send out a text alert here as soon as I get done our brief. How about this, folks? U.S. stocks gain as North Korea vows not to use nukes against the South. Now, last night, if you didn't see my welcome aboard brief, you have got to check it out. It's going to be posted on our replay page shortly. Here's our replay page. Go.topgunoptions.com/FT replay. But for now, it's posted on our YouTube page, and I just sent out an email with a link to watch the welcome aboard brief last night. Why? Because we talked about this last night, folks. I used an acronym, NOT FEAR, N-O-T-T, F-F-E-A-R, not fear. And the N in not fear was what? North Korea. Here we go, hours later after me briefing it, we get breaking news on North Korea. It looks like we might have jiggled this guy to the bargaining table. I don't trust him as far as I can throw him. And for, the ruler of a country that starves his people, he's a little fat, and I don't think I could throw him that far. So North Korea at the top of the headlines this morning, and that helps the markets, obviously. We talked about last Thursday's volatile moves on Putin, Powell, and Trump, and we're starting to digest all that stuff. So Speaker of the House Paul Ryan this morning, this is comical. If you haven't read The Art of the Deal by Donald Trump, you're not getting everything that's going on. This guy is phenomenal. So these blue-collar towns and unions and Democratic strongholds are praising the president about these tariffs and this potential trade war. The idiot Republican clown car are just standing there rubbing their face, and they don't know what to do. How can you argue with fair trade? Free and fair trade, folks. We've been on the receiving end. We've been getting the shaft for decades after decades after decades. And what have we gotten in return? Nothing. I say what you will about the guy. He's playing chess when these people are playing checkers. When the Democrats' biggest constituent is praising Donald Trump, we're in bizarro world, folks. So I don't think the nuclear option is going to happen, or Canada or China. China dumps steel, folks. I think there's a huge Chinese businessman who owns a steel company. He dumps it like in the desert or something. We don't even use it, or it's nuts. It pisses me off. But here's the. Let me get Gordon Gekko here, man. We briefed this last week that that the tax cuts will be a boom in share buybacks for companies. That's going to help this market. This is why I'm cautiously bullish, folks. We predicted all this stuff. We said the short vol traders were going to get killed one day. They did. We said this is a BTFD moment, a buy the frigging dip. I said we chop around the 50-day moving average. We did. And I didn't see this. That's not a huge pullback. I didn't see this coming when Putin, Powell, and Trump all kind of shocked the markets in a day. But what I did say is relax, buy this dip, and then we're going to head back up to the 50-day and do another chop like this. And then, in my opinion, we're going to head higher as we go into earnings. Here's another reason. The biggest merger spree since when? When I got off active duty in the Navy, folks. It's game on, okay? You can't talk this market down. The liberals in the financial media and even in the regular media are trying to find, fly shit in sugar, so to speak, and to see what's bad out there. And what was it? Factory orders. Let me put my cheaters on here. Factory orders were kind of a miss this morning. Where's that? Yeah, look at this. So we were a positive 1.8, and that was a revision up. Holy crap, that's a big swing to the negative side, folks. So, and then the Investors Business Daily Tip Economic Optimism Index also imploded. So why is that good news, Wiz? Well, bad economic data right now. We need a little bit of this every once in a while, so Jerome Powell might be a little hesitant to start cranking up interest rates, right? But for now, investors are buying the dip. We have a live trade brief today at 1 o'clock. If this is the first time you're hearing about any of this stuff for Full Throttle, you got plenty of time to register for today and the rest of our events throughout the week here. The full flight schedule of events are on this page. All you have to do is head to go.topgunoptions.com/joinft. Once you sign in once or register once, you're good to go for the whole week. And if you want to get a text alert, like I'm about to blast out to close this Amazon trade, just throw your cell phone number in there, and I'm going to demonstrate how we send out live trade alerts during our training sessions. Okay? So to close, stocks are a little changed. I mean, they're digesting the North Korea, the potential trade war stuff, and a lot of macroeconomic data. We have an action-packed brief scheduled at 1 o'clock. You definitely do not want to miss it, folks. But make sure you register, because even if you can't attend, you're going to get access to all the replays throughout the week. Okay? Like I said, get ready to close this Amazon trade for a nice $1,500 gain since yesterday, and we'll be good to go. I'll see you guys at 1 o'clock. Happy hunting. Make sure you hedge, and God bless. We'll see you.